Hello, and welcome to the Drive Home Podcast. I'm your host, and it is slightly raining. But that's besides the point. Let's drive this podcast home. So, I vaguely remember what I spoke about last time, and I decided I'm going to talk about whatever I want again this time. Big surprise. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So, pretty much all video game stuff. So, what was the first thing? In Warframe, Caliban Prime came out, I believe. Was it Caliban? Yeah, because people don't like it that he doesn't fly when he walks. Yeah, Caliban. Yep. And they're upset by that still. I don't know if there'll be a fix, but it is what it is. Anyway, can't believe Caliban came out before Steinax. In retrospect, it makes sense, but man. But so haven't farmed for him yet, which is, something I gotta do at some point. But I've been busy with other things. So one, as I mentioned before, I got Helldivers 2 on my Xbox. Very fun. Played it with a couple of friends, different friends, on different occasions, and playing on public is fun too. It's great. I've been getting really fun, really like it. It feels a lot like Deep Rock Galactic, which I love. So that works out wonderfully. And then there's like actual goals you contribute towards, even if it's a small percentage, which is really interesting. So it's all very fun. And I might go more into these topics in a little bit, but I just want to get through everything in my headspace. I've been slowly but surely playing more Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Stole Time, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I guess DK Bonanza, but and those have been really fun. I've been playing those more on the side, but because I just have so much stuff to do anyway. Like, I need to help Super. I gotta help Super Earth out. Like, what do you expect me to do? Not help Super Earth? That's very undemocratic of you. Oh, was that lightning? Dang. The sky just lit up for half a second. Like, I don't even know if it really lit up. But anyway, continuing on, as I might have spoken about before, Monster Hunter Wilds is doing a collab or whatever at the end of I think it's the end of this month or like the beginning of next month, which is October. This month is September. Long story short, Scooby-Doo is coming to Fortnite, and I swear to all that is holy. Well, I don't, because that would be rude, but I swear they better have the mystery machine as a drivable vehicle. Otherwise, I'm gonna be upset. They have the turtle van, they can get the mystery machine. Come on. Come on, Fortnite. Come on. You can do it. And I hope they have the entire, 5 members of the Scooby Gang. I could see them all having an alt style as well. But less Fortnite alt style, more like a different costume in the show style. Shaggy could have a bunch, actually. Not so sure about the others. I know Scooby could probably... I don't really know how Scooby's gonna look, or what they're gonna do with Scooby-Doo. I hope he's a skin, but I don't know. Yeah. Even though, so me and my friend who play Monster Hunter Wilds have been playing more because there's a Final Fantasy collab or whatever happening at the end of the month as well. So in that game, and so we beat Arkveld. We actually made a lot of progress because so I had beaten Arkveld on my own. And those of you who understand what I'm saying will understand why I'm using the same word twice. I don't know if there's an in-community differentiation, but this is mine. So it's gonna have to farm Arkveld more, but in the meantime, we were going after some... I'm probably gonna butcher the name. I feel like I've always been butchering this name, but the Mizutsune, I think it's the Bubble Blight monster they added. I had a bunch of rank 8 Artian materials in a bunch of bounties for it that I've saved as investigations. So we tried doing that, and oh my goodness, it curb stomped us. I mean, I had one where there was 2, and it was like all red. It was all tier 8 stuff, which was crazy. Like, not even a gem, maybe like 1 gem, but like it was all the bounty stuff. But we got wiped from just 1, and then we just went after 1 that had some red materials in it. They were tempered, of course. We're not that bad at the game, but we haven't fought the Mizutsune in a while, and I've been sort of slacking on my updating of builds. That and just generally, like, having weapons of the correct element is not something I have a lot of. At least weapons that I want to, that work better, of the right element. Like, I think, so the 3 weapons I use the most. I use the sword and shield, the charge blade, and the lance. If you can't tell, I like blocking. But I also do use, on occasion for specific monsters, I will use the bow and the dual blades. Now, something to be aware of is if you like dodging, if you like perfect dodging, you should always fight the Lala Barina. Because you can very easily get perfect dodges to activate on the Lullabarina's paralysis spore things that fly in the air every once in a while. If you like dodge under them or through them, basically, you'll just get the enhanced dodge state. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is, and I like it, and I abuse it as much as I can. Which works really well because I have a fire bow and fire dual blades. They're both tier 6 Artin weapons, so they're not great, but they're good enough. And then I do like using the dual blades as well. The bow is kind of like a necessary evil in a lot of times that I use it. Like, 'cause I actually craft a lot of weapons. I always craft a bow just in case I need range. So I always try and keep like a bow around. But then like I get into the nonsense of keeping it up an upgrade tree. So I have like about 19 pages in my wish list worth of stuff I need to craft. Now, let me tell you, maybe 2 pages are filled with like upgrades for the, what are they called, trinkets or whatever. Talismans. Maybe 2 pages are talismans. Maybe. And then there are 2 slots, just out of the 19 pages, there are 2 slots. So not 2 pages, 2 slots. So they're probably like 10 slots per page or something like that. I don't know. So out of all that, 2 slots are taken up by Palico armor. So it's basically just like, oh, and 2 are taken up by the bugs, because I'm trying to get 1 of every bug that's at max level. And I have 2 bugs left that aren't maxed out. So realistically, I just need to get the materials for it, which I think, if I remember correctly, the materials are just Kutku Yukan, or what is it called? It's the weird fire lizard that reminds me of the Kuluyaku, or is that what it's called? It's like a red-ish, like a slight light red, like not really like pink at all, like a faded red, you know? So it's not pink, but it's like faded red, or like a lighter tinged red. It's a Yutkan Cuckoo or something. I don't remember. It's one of the first hard mode things you fight, or I say hard mode, you know, the orange difficulty. And they live in packs, which is annoying as crap. You know, other than that, also, Deep Rock Galactic came to Fortnite, so I did speak about Deep Rock Galactic for a second. Deep Rock Galactic came to Fortnite. They have, I plan on getting the emotes if I can, because I bought the crew for like a month, because the One Punch Man stuff also came out, and I had to buy that anyway. And I needed extra stuff to get the car. And I was like, well, if I buy the crew, it'll give me 1,000 V-Bucks anyway. And it'll give me the battle passes. And I like Power Rangers. I used to watch Power Rangers Samurai and Super Samurai on TV. And then some of the Dino Fury, I think. I don't know. It's the one that ended up having a crap ton of Power Rangers. And so one of my friends has actually really gotten into Power Rangers. I guess they played the fighting game a little bit, and they looked up a lot of the lore, I guess. At least involving the show itself. And he's really into it. So he actually has the battle pass, and I think we're going to be playing Fortnite later today. Because he wants to get, he keeps calling him, what does he call him? Tommy Salami, which I don't really remember his name, but I guess he was the Green Ranger in the original show. I think that's the name of the actor, but I don't really think Salami can't, I mean, it could be. Maybe it's a nickname. I don't know. But, that's just what my friend keeps calling him. So, and then I think the Megazord secret skin or whatever comes out later this month. So, if I have the crew when it happens, which I should, I'll be able to get it, which is nice. But yeah, yeah, I think I want to say that's about it. I could always talk more about a lot of this stuff, but yeah, oh right, yeah. I've been rewatching the original Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I have like, I want to say the complete collection or something. I don't remember. I keep looking up the DVDs, and at least I'm only on the third DVD out of like, I don't really know how many that I haven't counted, but I think it's like the complete collection or something. I saw it in the store once and I bought it because I was like, yay. And for some reason I always thought it was What's New Scooby-Doo, which, don't get me wrong, I love What's New Scooby-Doo, I love Simple Plan, but I also love the original, so it works out. But now I need to find the original, now I need to find What's New Scooby-Doo collection, because I have some episodes on some discs, because I had like volumes for it at some point back in the day, so I have some of those. But it's like, hey, but yeah, no, if it's possible, I guess I might try playing the Marvel demo or whatever, the Marvel fighting game demo or something. Or I say demo, it's like an open beta thing or something. I don't really know how that works, but my same friend who got into Power Rangers recently also was planning on doing that. But right now it's not on because there's multiple different times per day that it's available, but it's not always available during like a certain period, which is a little weird in my opinion. But at the same time, what you gonna do? Anyway, I've just about gotten home, so I have to go inside and take care of a bunch of stuff. I bought food for the week for the most part. I also got to upload something, I think, because I think I forgot. So, thank you all for listening to this episode of the Drive Home Podcast. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, you don't have to. I hope you have a great I hope you have a great next 24 hours, and as always, I'll see you next time I drive this podcast home. See ya.